What's up, everybody? Our Scroll Man is here. Got an update on the WPLMN hybrid. It's finally back together. I'm just waiting for a receiver and a back mounting plate. But here it is, you guys. I've got the winch on there, bumper. Put some plates on there so it doesn't wobble. And I got some brackets that I'm gonna put in here actually that I've made. That'll mount to the frame to hold the bumper there from going like this. And put the roll bar in there. And I also suggest that when you guys mount your shocks, you mount them just up on the body here, like on this plastic thing, like just below where your wheel well is. There's actually a little bit of a lip here that you can stick a screw through. I mounted mine there because it actually makes it so that your drive shafts aren't as steep as aren't like this, right? This back drive shaft on mine was like this. So I put the shocks up there, and it actually brought the angle down of my drive shaft so that it doesn't bind on me. And I put some scale dents in here, mucked up the fender well, like the tire has been rubbing on there. And scale builder guilds, guys. These guys are awesome. I've actually, a lot of my builds have been inspired by them. Like, they give me courage to do stuff because they have such awesome advice and they know what they're doing. These guys are great. If you guys ever watch Scale Builder Guild, I suggest that you do if you don't, because they're amazing. But that's looking pretty good. I got my scale dents in here. I put a couple more right here, like I did on this side. I'm still messing with it. I'm still putting some dents in it stuff. I might put one on the roof and maybe another one in the hood or something, or I'm not sure yet. But I got the scale dent and I've scratched it up a little bit so it looks like it's been rolled and weathered and mucked with, because this is probably going to be on my comp trucks. Most likely it will do comps. It's, even though it's WPL, guys, it's actually not a WPL. It's actually a 112 MN body. The body is WPL, but my guts is all MN except for my mounting plates. It's got the MN stock motor, metal drive shafts, MN portal axles, and I'm waiting for metal links as well. And it's got the winch. And I've also modded so they have bucket seats instead of a bench seat, because my Helix was not a bench seat, it was bucket seats like this. I'm probably gonna stick my receiver in here somewhere behind the seat there. That's why I never put the backing on this one, because I'm gonna stick the receiver just behind one of the seats so I can plug everything. But that's the Helix build, you guys. It's looking pretty good. And I also fixed my and it's looking fine now. It's got the metal rims. I changed the springs on the shocks so it's a little more springy, and the shocks were so stiff on the stock ones. And I got my metal bumpers, and I got some new wheels and tires for it. These tires are really grippy. Like, they work really good on this thing. This thing grabs like nothing with these tires. It actually crawls a lot better than it did before when I bought it. This thing, when I bought it, it crawled like crap. But now it crawls pretty good with these tires. These tires are actually pretty grippy, and they're quite tacky, but they're not like super sticky, but they work. They grab really good. They're nice and soft, which is nice. And I've also put the Team Associated guts in there with the Team Associated ESC and remote. And I also put a new steering arm on here. This is actually a steering arm from my CR12. I took it apart because I had busted one of the shocks on it and one of the links. So I just took it apart for parts, and I put the steering one on here, and I'll probably put one of the dip links on here as a steering rod. But yeah, there's the HB, guys. It's looking good. It's all ready to go again. And we also got the Pride and Joy. I love this thing. I just love that it has lockers. This thing is just amazing, you guys. If you don't have a Traxxas TRX4, I suggest getting one because the lockers are awesome and I love it. This is the best truck I ever bought. And then I have my Helix. I've done headlights on this thing. It's got blue lights. See? Blue headlights. And it's on a box, battery box by itself with some rechargeable batteries. The box, yeah, you guys remember that little box that used to be in the WPL. But I've made it look like a little army cargo danger box, you know. Something's in there, you know. Bigfoot hunting team. Bigfoot's in there. Bigfoot is in there. It's the Bigfoot storage box, guys. So there's the Helix, you guys. And there will be some other future builds. Hopefully. I plan on getting, kind of want a C44 WPL. It's the one that looks like it looks like a Toyota, what do you call those things? Toyota, I don't know, but it's a Toyota. It's a Toyota Land Cruiser, I think, body. Or it could be, or I think it's a Land Cruiser body. I think I call it a Land Cruiser body anyways. Newer style Land Cruiser body, but I'm probably going to get a couple more mini trucks because I really do like these little mini trucks. And I got that one. I also got this one that I've been doing up for my niece. She did a bunch of mods for her, so I can get some 110 fender flares to cover that because she wanted some bigger tires. She said her tires are too small, it doesn't go over anything. So I'm gonna mod up this, get some new wheel well things for it, and get that going. That'll be going, you guys. So there's my builds. Got a messy desk. I've done this mod as well for the MN tires, where you just take a top of a bottle cap, a pop bottle, you cut the top off, and then your tire sits in here, and it acts like kind of like a beadlock. And tell you guys, this works great, and it makes your MN tire look freaking cool. These are going to be on one of my future builds. I might put them on my next little WPL I get or something. So there are my builds, you guys. That was one of my main builds, and it's all done, and the HB is all fixed, and the Traxxas, and the WPL MN hybrid. And if you guys want to see this in action, I will probably be at the next rock crawler event that Island Hobbies is going to be doing this year, hopefully. They used to do it every year. So we'll be at that, and I will do a video of this performing and comp. So there is the Total Hills, you guys. I hope you guys enjoy this truck because it has come along. I put Toyota on the back, put some decorations, 4x4, changed the color of the handle, and put portal axles in there with metal links coming, and I also have metal shocks. And like I said, you guys, mount your shock up here on this, because it makes your truck a lot more level, and it'll bring the angle of your drive shafts down, so your drive shafts won't be on such an angle. You know, this one was like literally like this. It would go down, it came down like this, and it went like that. So I put the shocks up on this plastic thing on the front too, and it actually brought the angle of my drive shaft up, so it's not so sharp, which is what Team Associate rules actually say that I've been looking at. So I've been doing everything towards that. You're supposed to have a winch, a front bumper, and a scale back bumper. I just have to figure out the back bumper, and then this thing would be a really good comp truck. I got my bucket seats in there. I'm gonna put a guy in there, and I've done up the dash and stuff in there. Let's see if you guys can see it. Pretty blurry. But yeah, there's bucket seats in there instead of the old bench seat that was in there. It's looking pretty good in there, I think. I've painted some parts. I had to patch that piece of plastic over there with something so that I could put my stock steering wheel back in there. But that metal piece there, you guys, that is wood. I made that out of wood. Same as the bottom floor plate. It's also made out of wood. And I scuffed it up, and so that when I painted it, it looked like black carpet. And I think it looks pretty good in there. I'm going to put a man in there. I'll make one when I get my 3D printer. Guys, I ordered a 3D printer. It's on its way, so I can print my own parts and I won't have any more issues. But there's my builds. Have a nice day, you guys. RC Chrome Mass. Peace out.